we're going to modify this Mr. Potato Head. And we need these arms on this guy. Now what I've already done is I went ahead and I cut the pegs off of his arms that he came with. This is the Toy Story 4 Potato Head. Here's what I have. I'm going to cut these guys off and put these super glued in. Nice. There we have one gummy arm. Let's get the other one. The little metal wire in here is actually really high quality because it's not one single wire. It's actually a bunch of little tiny copper wires. So the bendiness in these hands is really meant to last a long time. And it goes to show these are literally from the 80s and they still retain all their gumminess. It's fantastic. Let's get our little pegs here. And let's have to bend these in just a little. Get those in there a little bit. And let it dry in place. Let's see. That's what I see right now. Hopefully this works. Just stick the peg right in. Okay. Get the other one going. Yes. All right, so peg number 2 gonna be put aside to dry. Actually, I just might as well put both right here. Now, here's the potato head that we're working with. This is, like I said, Toy Story 4. Put his head back. His ears are not going to be movie accurate, but to be honest, I mean, they're good enough. The beard is good enough. The color on the shoes is terrible. And there he is with the arms already. I mean, even with just these gummy arms, he already looks ton better. So here's the peg holes right there. I'm sure some of the super glue got on his face, which is fine. In fact, I might end up just letting that happen because I wouldn't take these off anyway.
All right, here's our 2 potato heads. And we are going to cut these shoes up. I need both the pegs and the shoes to be apart themselves. Now this part does take a lot of trial and error. It's just all about cutting, placing up against, and cutting some more till they're as closely fit as possible. And then glue them on. Now check that out. So far so good. There's some gaps which we will later fill in with clay and then paint, but it looks good. All right. As you can see, they're not going to fit perfect, but that's where the clay is going to come in a little bit later. But check it out. From a distance, you almost can't even see it. Almost, that is. Now I'm doing some guesswork here with the pegs. Later on, I actually do end up adjusting them because putting them right here in the middle didn't quite end up putting the legs where I wanted them to be. There they are. Look pretty slick. Now, when you drill into the Mr. Potato Head, you want to start with the smallest bit possible after marking where you're going to put the holes. Using the small bit gets the hole started, and you'll come in with the bigger drill bit, finish it off. And that was sped up 3 times. That's how slow I went on this. So you're going to want to take it very, very slow. Otherwise, you'll just mess them up. And now we come in with the big boy. Look at that. Those are professionally drilled holes right there. And just a little demonstration. Again, I make adjustments later, but this is what he looks like right after it's drilled. What I end up doing is I end up moving the pegs. The holes were drilled perfect, but I do end up moving the pegs on the shoes so that they're easier to put on and off.